from.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your girl Lily Expressions. My topic for today is justice. This justice system. Now, we all sat by and sat there and waited for the Mike Brown's trial for which he was killed by a police officer. Now, of course, we all heard the worst things, as we heard from past crimes, of how he got set free. Now, it's not surprising because it doesn't justify that you should be killing people. You know, I've seen a lot on the news feed, the paper, about how there are people that are getting shot and killed, and it takes y'all damn near half a year to figure out if it was really relevant or not. And the majority of them happens to be black men. Now, most people, when it comes to hearing a case like this, they want to sit there and play the race card. Oh, well, all the white people, you know, they just go off and kill black men like it's nothing. And then we hear from white people, oh, but look at the ghetto black people that always ask them for trouble and do this. Let me say something. I'm going to squash all that right now. Seeing that you see the color of me is black, I'm going to say this. Murder is murder, no matter what race, ethnicity, background, religion, sexuality. Murder is murder. Okay? Point blank. Now, we're quick to sit there and defend cases like this. May all of them rest in peace, considering that when people have this happen to them, none of them could think about the family members that are involved. I say this for anyone who's involved in a murder, whether it be shots, stabs, rapes, what have you. Murder is murder. But we're quick to just sit there and defend and play the race card when it happens to our own kind and we're sitting there trying to justify how right it is for it to happen. Now, I feel that this situation is wrong because I see a lot of unarmed people getting wasted as if they're just plastic bottles that are getting, thrown away. They're just thinking, oh, if I waste him, he's going to get recycled. Doesn't matter like that. Now, I feel it's wrong. And all it's going to be is a bunch of drama because a bunch of people are going to sit there and have rallies. They're going to look to get after this guy, because of what he's done. I felt it's wrong. What are you doing? People find a way to look at somebody to feel that it's good to pull a gun or justify how their life is getting taken. And it should be the case. That just proves to you that the world is sick. The justice system is a joke, because it is a joke. Now you got this guy's mother in tears because she knows that this guy murdered her son. It was claimed he was unarmed, and he's just walking away as if he just knocked him off a bike. It doesn't bring her son back. It doesn't bring any of the sons back that has been affected. It's just wrong. And it's just like the violence that's going on today with the cops, the police officers, and, just shit like, these fights and everything. It's just like this world is just getting better. Like, nobody wants to sit there and just mind their own business and what have you. And it's just sad that we have to see people lose their lives to sit there and play the that's not right card. Now, murder is murder. It don't take long enough to see that it's murder. If you see a cat, looks like a cat, smells like a cat, it's a cat, right? So why we gotta sit there and justify if it's murder or not? We all know he did it. Like this nigga did Trayvon Martin, and the person that killed Jordan Davis over the loud music. We know it's murder, but we want to sit there and try to sit there and find ways for the deceased to look like monsters, so it could look like it's okay for them to be killed. Now, personally, I don't know what this world is coming to, because I have to sit there as a parent myself and worry about if my kid looks at someone a certain way if I'm not going to see him again because they feel like it's a way for them to take somebody's life. And it's disgusting. You got people killing each other for the dumbest shit in the world. Dumb. Makes no sense. You know, it's nobody could talk to anybody no more. Nobody can give a compliment no more. Nobody could, you know, go to the club and just kick it and dance or anything no more. Nobody could walk in a certain neighborhood no more. Nobody could do nothing because people always got to sit there and find a way to justify to be a bully and turn into a murderer because they don't have the balls to sit there and think about if the situation was in reverse, how would they feel? I feel it's a very sad situation. Rest in peace, Mommy. I know how you feel to lose somebody. When people commit these crimes, they never think about the family. When they do stuff like that, these people are mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, uncles, what have you. And they don't think about them because all they're thinking about is when they're seeing that bloody body laying on the floor is, damn, how am I going to get away? And it's sad. You know, and as I sit there and read the comments on YouTube, Facebook, or what have you, I see a lot of racism still going on. And racism, sadly, will never die. It should die because ain't nobody better than nobody with the color of their skin. We're still going to die and we're still going to lose the color of our skin and all that's going to be left in the grave is bones. So, I just sit here and I'm just shaking my head because it's sad to say if we hear something like this and we have to sit there and wait months upon them, sadly the motherfucker that did this is going to get off and the family is going to sit there and receive no justice. We have black men dying, children dying, you know, and black women, you know, killing their kids and beating their kids and what have you, and people are dying drug related or what have you, and it's just an ongoing thing and it's pathetic and it needs to stop. You know, I know me making this video is not going to stop anything, but just sitting there hoping it does, it would mean so much if it was just slowly stopped because this is ridiculous. No, we're killing off each other. You know, murder is like growing rapidly than people dying from natural causes. People can't really die from natural causes anymore because you got to worry about going out in the world and getting wasted by somebody who's not thinking straight. And it's pathetic. Rest in peace to all Mike Brown's family. I'm sorry for your loss. And I'm with you. The motherfucker should have been in jail. But sadly, we got people that would rather sit there and play the system to save their own ass and think about what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. This is not a race thing. I'm going to say this again. This is not a race thing. Because people be like, oh, why is everybody so mad about this? But you got black people killing black people and they want to justify on why it's right. You got Hispanics killing Hispanics and everything it should be just. No, I'm going to stop you right there. When we're little, the first thing that we're taught is to be responsible for your own actions. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. But in this day and age, people would rather sit there and play the system to save their ass than think about what they did. It's pathetic. This is Lily Expressions, and I'm out.